Hello teachers, learners, and parents. Sir Jeff po, at your service. Alam nyo ba na meron tayong website na tinatawag na DepEd Commons? Ang DepEd Commons ay binuo upang gawing accessible ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral dito sa ating bansa gamit lamang ang inyong mga smart devices gaya ng cellphones, tablets, at computers. Dito ay maaari nating ma-access ang iba't ibang learning materials mula sa Department of Education. Meron itong mga interactive materials, electronic self-learning modules, at instructional video lessons mula sa DepEd TV na tiyak na makatutulong sa pag-aaral ng mga mag-aaral galing ka man sa public o private school. Walang problema dahil welcome ang lahat dito. Para ito sa mga guro, magulang at mga mag-aaral mula sa kinder hanggang grade 12, alternative learning system o ALS, at pati na rin ang special education. At huwag kang mag-alala dahil kahit walang load ay maaari mong ma-access ang mga learning materials. Tama! Libre ito. Ang kailangan mo lamang gawin ay i-on ang iyong data at buksan lamang ang iyong browser at i-type ang commons.deped.gov.ph. Alam na ba ng iyong mga kasamahang guro o mag-aral ang tungkol sa DepEd Commons? I-share mo na ang video na ito upang matuto rin sila kung paano gagamitin ang DepEd Commons sa mabilis at napakadaling paraan. Muli, ito po si Sir Jeff at kita-kits po tayo sa DepEd Commons. Paalam!
Magandang araw! Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng DepEd Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng CALABARZON at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Happy ETUlay Monday afternoon, senior high school students. It's me again, Tutor Ann, who will assist you in learning the lesson for week 6 of quarter 4. So week 6 na tayo. So we're done with week 1 to week 5. And if you want to review our previous online tutorials, you may revisit the Facebook page of DepEd Edtech Unit, DepEd Philippines, and DepEd Tayo, and also sa YouTube channel ng DepEd Edtech Unit, DepEd TV. So, gusto ko lang i-shout out yung mga estudyante na nagtatag ngayon. So, nakita ko si Haifa Kosain, Franco Gakuya, and Robert Padsing, na kahit hindi kayo i-remind na ETUlay tutorial ngayon, Monday for General Chemistry 2, alam na alam nyo at inaantabayanan nyo ang ating free online tutorial na hatid sa atin ng DepEd Edtech Unit. So, let us start. And of course, to have, before we officially start our lesson, naglagi tayo nagkakaroon ng sharing about how to have a positive mindset. So, ayan, present daw, Haifa Kosain. So, ayan na, shout out yung mga nauunang nagko-comment. So, paano ba tayo magkakaroon ng positive mindset? At siguro simpleng tip on how to have positive mindset is to share your smile. Alam ko lahat naman tayo ay nakakangiti, lahat tayo may kakayahang ngumiti, pero hindi lahat nagbibigay ng ngiti sa iba. So sometimes hindi natin yan na ibibigay agad, syempre, pero we should understand one another kasi minsan may iniisip tayo, ako singkit ako, so yung pagkasingkit ko kapag hindi ako nakangiti, medyo masungit akong tignan. So minsan nalilimutan ko rin mag-smile, so akala ng iba, galit or meron akong na dinadamdam. So, hindi siya nagkakaroon ng positive vibe sa paligid. Pero if we're going to smile, so somehow, kahit may nararamdaman yung kasama natin sa paligid, kahit papano, it brightens their day. So, let us share our smile. Let us give that to other people. And also, para magkaroon ka rin ng positive vibes. Yung mga taong hindi maganda ang vibes, hirap mag-smile. So kapag ikaw nakakangiti, ibig sabihin merong positivity in you. So ayon ang ating how to have positive mindset for this week. So let's smile. Charot. Next, for the most essential learning competency, for this week, we have the explain the electrode reactions during electrolysis and describe the reactions in some commercial electrolytic processes. So those are the most essential learning competency for this week. So first question, have you ever gleamed by a glitter of jewelry? Nasilaw na ba kayo sa kinang ng mga jewelry o ng mga alahas? Next is, have you bought a jewelry at a quite low price? So, yung jewelry, maganda siya, pero bakit medyo mura siya? Bakit kaya mura? Okay, hindi siya expensive. So, katulad nito, in some shops, ma-order siya ng mga, pwede yan, yung totoong, yung magandang klase na ganyang earrings, pwedeng 100,000. So, may todong ganong kamamahal, syempre. So, depende yan sa quality ng produkto. So, pwede rin natin yan makita sa Shopee na around nasa 100 pesos or 50 pesos. So, there are many things around that may look fancy, but surprisingly, at a cheap price. So, nung bata ako, pag sinasabi, pag naririnig ko, fancy lang yan. Ibig sabihin pala, ang akala ko, pag sinabing fancy lang yan, fake yan. Pero pag sinabi kasing fancy, ibig sabihin extravagant. Extravagant, so pag pinalitan natin, fancy lang yan, extravagant lang yan, pero mura lang yan. So, yun ang ibig sabihin pala noon, kaya binabanggit yan. So, fancy, ibig sabihin extravagant, pero surprisingly, pwedeng mabili sa murang halaga. So ano kaya yung reason kung bakit siya pwedeng ma-sell sa murang halaga? So there are some processes pwedeng magmukhang katulad niya yung produkto ng mamahalin, pero pwede natin siyang mabili ng mura lang. But of course, may mga reason bakit siya mura because of external. Yung mga ginawa lang siya nakahalintulad, pero hindi katulad ng property, katangian ng mga mamahalin talaga. So, kumbaga replica. Okay. So, take a look at some jewelries which are coated with gold. So, yung mga jewelries, yung mga nabibili nga natin sa mga online store, coated siya with gold. So, ang base metal alloy of it may be copper or silver. So, kung copper yon coated with gold, so hindi naman natin kagad mahalata kasi nga coated with gold. Pero after some time, na matanggal na yung coating na yon, malalabas na yung pagiging copper niya. So makikita nyo, na-discolor na, hindi siya na-discolor, natanggal lang kasi yung coating. So next is silver. Kung yung silver ay coated with gold, pag natanggal yung coating ng gold, kasi nga gold-plated lang siya, pag natanggal yon, maganda pa rin naman kasi magandang quality pa rin ang silver para sa jewelry. Okay, so gumagamit dito ng iba't ibang metals para sa ating jewelry. These are quite cheaper than the alloy of gold. So, if I'm going to talk about the alloy of gold naman, contrary to popular belief, there is no jewelry na tinatawag na pure gold. So, purong ginto, hindi pwedeng maging jewelry ang purong ginto. Kasi, they come in variety of different purity levels. So, meron tayong tinatawag na 10K, 14K, 18K, 24K. So, yun ang alloy of gold. Merong ganun mga purity levels. Kasi, kung pure na gold para sa jewelry, it is a soft metal and is usually alloyed to give it more strength. So, halimbawa, yung gold ay sasamahan ng copper. So, ito, yung gold sasamahan ng copper, para yung gold ay medyo tumigas ng konti kasi kapag gold nga lang yan malambot, 'di ba? So, sasamahan siya ng konting copper para magkaroon ng strength or maging mas matibay siya kasi maging matigas siya. So meron din namang gold na hinaluan ng silver. So magandang klase din yun, gold and silver din. So those are what you call the alloy of gold. So pag sinabi nating alloy, that's yung sa combination ng mga metal substances para ma-attain or ma-come up natin yung property na gusto natin. Pero iba yung alloy sa plated. Okay? Yung plated, coated. Gold-plated, coated with gold. Pero chrome-plated, coated with sa chrome, yung chromium. So, iba yung alloy. Pero in-emphasize ko lang dito yung sa alloy kasi nga iba siya sa electroplating. Okay. Another is the car rim, not coated with paint, but plated with chrome. So, yung mga sa kotse, minsan, yung mga, syempre, mga lumang cars na pinipinturahan na yon. Pero kung hindi, kung nanonood kayo ng mga restoration sa mga palabas, ine-electroplate nila yon para maging katulad nito. So, ayan, ine-electroplated na yan. Mag-chrome-plated na mga car rims. Para paglabas niya, kahit na luma siya, biglang maganda kagad. But of course, that is coating na in time, pwedeng matanggal din. Okay? Kasi plated lang din naman siya. So, may mga reasons kung bakit ginagawa natin ang electroplating. So, these examples are both for aesthetic purpose of electroplating. So, para maging maganda tignan. So, kung pintura, maganda, syempre. Pero mas maganda kung ganyan ang magiging itsura. And, parang bago, parang brand new. Ganon din yung mga jewelries. At first, syempre, maganda siyang tignan. Pero, pag natanggal na ang coating, lalabas na talaga kung bakit siya 50 pesos, bakit siya 100 pesos lang. Okay? Pero, syempre, iba yung quality kapag binili mo ng, yung ganun nga, yung kaya ka nagbayad ng mas mahal kasi you're paying for the property, yung quality ng product kung bakit siya ganun ka-expensive. Okay, so I know marami ng students ang naka-onboard ngayon. So our topic is about electroplating. So these examples are for aesthetic purpose. Okay, para maging maganda. So ano ba tong electroplating? Electroplating is the process of coating one metal onto another by electrolysis. So yan ang topic natin for this week, quarter 4 of week 6 of quarter 4. Okay. This is also applied for economical use to prevent corrosion. So hindi lang din naman siya for aesthetic purpose, para din ma-prevent ang corrosion. Kasi yung mga metal substances, pag na-expose yan, may possibility talaga mag-corrode siya. So to prevent the corrosion, ginagawa tong electroplating. But definitely, pag natanggal na yung coating, doon magpupush pa rin yung corrosion. So kailangan mag-undergo ulit ng electrolysis. Okay. Some examples of electroplating are copper plating, silver plating, and chromium plating. So ito yung mga examples ng electroplating. So ginagamit sa mga industries. Copper, silver, and chromium plating. Okay. Itong electroplating na to, binigyan yung mga manufacturers ng alternative to achieve quality product. So yung mga produkto nila, para kahit papano mabili ng mga consumers sa mababang halaga, pero maganda pa rin tignan. So they are using electroplating. Anong mga ginagamit nila? Yung mga inexpensive metals such as steel, ito yung example ng steel, ng raw material ng steel, at saka ng zinc. So electroplating gives manufacturers an alternative way to achieve quality products. Maganda pa rin tignan, pero ginamitan ng inexpensive metal. So katulad ng steel, ito, at saka zinc. And then apply different metals on the outside to give value for appearance. So para maging maganda siyang tignan, kino-coat. So for appearance and also for protection, hindi lang sa appearance, para hindi sa aesthetic purpose, pero also for protection para hindi mag-corrode. And other properties desired for the product. So ginagawa nila yung electroplating para yun ang feature ng kanilang produkto. Masasabi nila sa kanilang consumers na may ganito yung quality ng aming produkto kasi nga coated ito or gold-plated ito or silver-plated ito. So yun ang kanilang may promote sa kanilang product. Okay, it can be noted that electroplating can be done to a metal or even to a plastic surface. Pwede pala ang plastic makutan or mag-gold-plated or silver-plated. So, katulad nito, so this is made of a plastic. It is a process of depositing. So, kung yung electroplating pwede sa plastic, paano yun nangyayari? Process of depositing metal ions from solution onto an electrically charged surface. Ma'am, yung plastic surface naman ay hindi electrically charged. So, paano yung mangyayari? Paano posible ang electroplating? So, its surface must therefore be conductive. So, gagawin nyo yung surface, yung plastic surface ay maging conductive. Sa papaanong paraan? Instead, the process is performed in steps covering the plastic in an adhesive conductor, katulad ng metallic paint. So, lalagyan muna siya ng metallic paint bago gawin ang electroplating para mag-push pa rin or mag-push pa rin yung process ng electroplating. Okay? So, may mga questions ako later. So, for now, so let us have a background. Ano ba tong electroplating? So this one is, we are going to explore electrolysis. The illustration shows two electrodes with a battery attached to it. So ito yung dalawang electrodes. Ito po yung battery na naka-attach sa dalawang electrodes na ito. Again, this illustration shows two electrodes, this one and this one, with a battery attached to it, and this is the battery. Battery is the source of electrical energy. Electrodes are the solid electrical contacts. Tandaan niyo po yung mga naka-highlight dyan kasi kasama yan sa mga tanong ko later. Electrodes. So, ito ang tawag dito, electrodes. Opo, kinig lang po tayo sa lesson. Yes, mamaya may question ako. Kaya i-highlight po natin. Yung mga naka-highlight ko dyan, yung mga important words, yung mga keywords, tandaan natin kasi yan ang itatanong ko mamaya. Again, electrodes are the solid electrical contacts that are immersed in the electrolyte. Itong mga electrodes na to, naka-immerse or naka-soak. Nandito yung electrolyte, naka-soak siya, nakalubog siya. Where the current flows to and from the battery. Again, these two electrodes are soaked or immersed in the electrolyte. Nandito yung electrolyte, naka-soak yung dalawang electrodes. Again, yung electrolyte ay nandun yung ating mga cation and anion. Nagdadalaga si Ate. Okay. An electric field which is located in between the two electrodes has a flow from positive plate to the negative plate. Ito, ang flow daw ang electric field is located in between the two electrodes. So, from positive to negative. Kaya yung direction ng arrow natin, from this point to that point. From positive to negative. Okay. Hello, Jester. Okay, next. Inside the electric field is a positively charged ion which adheres to the force that will accelerate in the direction of the electric field, which is towards the cathode. Yung electric field daw is a positively charged ion. Inside the field is a positively charged ion. Yung positive charge ion na yon ay pupunta sa direction towards the cathode. So, yung positive ion pupunta sa direction towards the cathode. Okay? Again, positive ion pupunta sa direction towards the cathode. Tandaan niyo po yung sinasabi ko because that will be part of my activity later. Negatively charged ion naman, ang ating negatively charged ay itong anion. Will plug into a force that will accelerate opposite to direction of the electric field. Opposite ko, ito ay from right to left. Magiging ang direction to left to right. Ibig sabihin si negatively charged ion will plug into a force that will accelerate opposite to the direction, papunta naman siya kay anode. Okay? Si cation papunta kay cathode, so parehas yun sa electric field, pero si anion, opposite of the electric field, papunta naman siya kay anode. Si anion papunta kay anode. Again, negatively charged ion, negatively charged ion at tinatawag yung anion will plug and will go to the direction towards the anode. Anion papunta sa anode, cation papunta sa cathode. Okay? Next. So ini-explain natin yung process nito. Next is the anode is attached to the positive terminal. Ito po yung anode na electrode, naka-attach siya sa positive terminal of the battery. Kung kaya, it has a positive charge. So yung anode, it has a positive charge. Okay? Again, anode, naka-attach sa yung dulo ng battery na positive, kaya siya positive charge. Next is the cathode is attached to the negative terminal of the battery, negative of the battery. Kung kaya, leaving the electrode negatively charged. Kasi naka-attach sa negative, so negative din siya. Okay? So yun yung anode and cathode. The cation, so ito yung ating cation, positively charged ion is attracted to the negative cathode. Again, katulad kanina, si cation ay attracted kay cathode. So si cation is attracted to the negative cathode, while the anion is attracted to the positively charged anode. Okay, may mga screenshot nyo na kasi baka mamaya ay andyan yung mga sagot sa aking tanong later. So ayan. Question. What are, number one muna tayo. So, isulat natin na that's number 1. What are the ions called? Ano ba yung dalawang ions dyan? Yung dalawang ions, kindly type in number 1 and then yung sagot nyo. And if you want to include your school, for your school to be recognized, you may do so. What are the ions called? Okay, sa number 1, ano ba yung mga ions na yon? Anong tawag natin sa mga ions? Dalawang ion ang nakikita nyo sa illustration. Ano yung mga ions na yon? Okay, there are two words yung answer dyan. What are the 2 ions? Anong tawag doon? Okay. Yes, I know, andito ang ating mga estudyante from Tabuk City National High School. Okay, kindly answer my question. What are the ions called? Okay, sabi ni Robert Padsing. Robert, are you from Tabuk City National High School? So sabi niya, cation and anion. So, the answer here is, okay, let's wait for other students to answer. I'll just change the color. Okay, sabi ni Ala, ni Sunshine, ni Mark Villaram ng Las Piñas National High School, Senior High School, ni Ja, ni Eden, ni Angela, ni Angelo, ni Riza, ni Cindy, ni Nabila, Trisha, Gian, Binoy, and yung mga nasa taas pa, Gladil, Nabila, Angela, ayun na pala, nabasa ko na. Ian, Rivili, RJ Vili, Ivy Malinda. Okay, so, ni Estrella, ni Franco Gakuya, ang sagot ay cation and anion. So, based on the illustration. Humabol si Jade, si Trisha, si Yasmin, Mariah, Desiree, Leia, Dayan, and Ferdinand, and Jester, Jane. So, yon. So, that's the answer in number 1. Cation and anion. Next, which ion will move towards the cathode? Aling ion daw ang will move towards the cathode? Okay, let's answer number 2 question. Number 2, which ion will move towards the cathode? Number 2, sabi ni Robert, cation. And ni Carl, cation. Carl Henry Damaso, 2 cation. Next, 3. Next, Divine Riza Franco. So sabi nila, number 2 ay cation, sabi din ni Jester at ni Ja Magnual. So, and Happy Dinulong, Nabila, Mark Aljan Villaram, Sabina Pooten. We have J-Ann Banilag, Eddie, Cindy, Gian, Chris, J-Ann, Trisha, Jester, Joven, Binoy, Nazibel, Kyla Bangibang, Eden, Queenie, Angelo, Rose, Pauline, Trisha, J-Ann, Nelly, Eden, Kimberly, Shine, Jade. So sabi nyo, the answer is cation. Yes, that is correct. Next question. Which ion will move towards the anode? O sige, yun lang din naman yun. So sige, type in pa rin natin. Baka kasi may iba pang magkamali dyan sa question number 3. Pero very obvious na. Which ion will move towards the anode in question number 3? So alam naman na natin na ang sagot dito, so hindi ko na masyado patatagalin sa part na to kasi very obvious naman. So sabi ni Ja, Ginacel, Aliyah, may nagkamali. Siguro na mali lang ng number. So which ion will move towards the anode? The answer is, sabi ni Althea, Sunshine, Sony, Trisha, Gian, Nelly. The answer is an ion. Okay. Next. What is the charge of the anode plate? So, binanggit ko yan kanina. What is the charge of the anode plate? Okay, nandiyan pa rin yung illustration. What is the charge of the anode plate? Number 4, anong charge daw meron ang anode? Okay, number 4, sabi ni Robert Padsing, we have positive. Ni Dayan, Daluping, positive. Okay, and for other students, sabi ni Sabina Pooten, positive. Number 4, you are all correct. So, dito sa number 4, what is the charge of the anode plate? The answer is positive. Okay, sabi ni Pauline, ni Arnold, ni Desiree, ni Queenie, Shane, Cindy, Kimberly, Sunshine, Trisha, Gian. The answer is positive. And ni Junimi. Kakatawa, very common yung mga ninyo. Ibig sabihin, consistent from quarter 3 and quarter 4, consistent kayo natin. So, thank you din sa mga teachers nyo na inaalaw kayo to watch or sinesend sa inyo tong link na to para mapanood nyo po ang ating free online tutorial. Next, what is the charge of the cathode plate? Of course, the opposite of that is negative. So, lagay ko na. In-emphasize ko lang para lang din kompleto yung ating information. Okay, so sa number 4, what is the charge of the cathode plate? Is naka-attach siya sa negative side of the battery, negative part of the battery, kaya ang charge ni cathode ay negative. So, ayan. Shout out kay Glydil Kuyob. Okay. So, sa number 5, the answer is negative. Next. What is the substance called where the electrodes are immersed? Ano ang tawag sa substance kung saan nakasoak yung ating dalawang electrodes? Naka-highlight din kanina sa aking pag-discuss. What is the substance called where the electrodes are immersed? Okay, tingnan natin kung sino ang makakasagot nito. Anong tawag sa substance where the electrodes are immersed? So let us wait for your answer. Wala pa nasagot. 2, 4, 6. Number 6. Anong tawag daw sa substance? It starts with letter E. It starts with letter E. Anong tawag sa substance kung saan nakasoak ang ating electrodes? Okay, hintayin natin ang ating mga estudyante na mag-type in ng answer for question number 6. What is the substance called where the electrodes are immersed? It starts with letter E followed by letter L. Okay, sabi ni Queenie, Diane Rose, Zaloon, 6 electrolyte. Wait, may question mark. Yes, you are correct, Queenie. The answer is electrolyte. Shout out kay Queenie, Diana, Rose, Zaloon. So, she got it correctly. The answer is electrolyte. Yun yung tawag natin sa substance kung saan nakasok yung ating mga electrodes. Okay. So, humabol si na Marife, Arnold, J.Ann, Althea, Althea, Franco, Angela, Trish, J.Ann Banilag, Arnold Madarang, Eddie Tangonan. So, ayan, so, yung iba nagsagot ng electron. So, let us remember na ang tawag sa substance kung saan nakasok ang electrodes ay electrolyte. Okay, next. So, Shane and Desiree and Trisha and Gian and Shane for the next question. Anong tawag naman sa negative ions which are attracted to the positively charged electrode? Okay, so nag-ready ako ng puzzle. So, para matandaan natin yung mga technical terms para sa process ng electrolysis. So, negative ions which are attracted to the positively charged electrode. So, kanina, di ba, di-discuss ako, waiting kayo sa mga questions. So, ito, marami akong questions na ni-ready. Negative ions which are attracted to the positively charged electrode. Anong sagot natin dito? Okay. It's a 5-letter word. The answer is, okay, sabi ni Lawrence Timtiman from Las Piñas National High School, Senior High School, the answer is anion. Sabi ni Pauline Payaki and ni Gian Asuncion, so sabi nila anion. Ni J.Ann Banilag and Andrea. Irene Joy, Pauline Sally, Jeril, Clement, Junimi, Dayan, Christine, John, Daniel, Alan, Alessandra, Ednalyn, Junior, Princess. Pag hindi ko nabasa kasi nalagpasan na ang bilis na nag-akyata ng mga sagot. Nabila, Trisha, Angela, J.Ann, Junimi, Nabila, Desiree. Ang sagot dyan ay anion. Correct. Anion. Next. Okay. Be ready. Positively charged electrode that is attached to the battery and is immersed into the electrolyte. Positively charged electrode. So, nasabi natin yan kanina, positively charged electrode. Ano kaya yan? That is attached to the battery and is immersed into the electrolyte. This is an electrode. There are two kinds of electrode. Ito yung positively charged electrode. Ano ang sagot dito? Okay, I'm waiting. The answer is... What's LM reverse? Okay, sabi ni Angelo Tiong, that is anode. Okay, do not doubt, do not put question mark because you are correct. The answer is anode. Sabi ni Sonny Sanadan Jr., Divine so kanina yung kay Divine. So, sabi din yung kanina kay Precious. Yung iba ngayon na pumapasok yung mga sagot. So, sabi din ni Dayan, anode. And ni Sunshine Guevara. And ni Konyap Alisto. And ni Joe Batingwed. So, ayan, familiar yung mga names nyo. Ayun na umakit sa comment. Ni Sally, ni Ednalyn, ni Shane, ni Irene, ni Jane, ni Jelay, Jester, Angela, Jade, Irene Joy, Annalisa. Ayan. So, thank you for answering. Next is an electrochemical process that occurs in the anode. Ito yung process na nag-o-occur sa anode. This is an electrochemical process that occurs in the anode. Okay, ano yung process na meron sa anode? So, if you remember the illustration kanina, is it, what electrical process? Di ko pala babanggitin kasi very obvious na pag sinabi ko pa. An electrochemical process that occurs in the anode. Anong process ang nangyayari sa anode? Okay, let us wait. Sometimes late lang yung pagpasok ng mga answer, tapos bigla-bigla ang dami na niyang sagot, mabilis umaangat. Okay, it is an electrochemical process that occurs in the anode. Sabi ni Haifa ko sa oxidation. Tingnan, sabi din ni Lawrence Timtiman at ni no. Sabi nyo, yes, sabi nyo electrolysis hindi kasi siya so tama dun sa shape ng ating mga boxes. So the answer is, so tama yung sagot ng ating mga naunang students na nag-comment. This is oxidation. Ay, ito pala siya. Ayan, oxidation. Sabi ni Glydil, ni Nelly, ni Angela, Jade, Mariami, Tumaman, Happy, Irene, Junimi, Chris, Franco, Jester, Angela, Rochelle, Junimi. So, sabi nyo, oxidation. So, tandaan nyo yung mga terms. Mamaya pag nakumpleto, pwede nyo ma-screenshot yan para pag nasagutan, na-encounter nyo sa inyong worksheet, ayan, may sagot na kayo. Next, it provides a source of electrical energy, pushing electrons onto the cathode and making it negatively charged. Okay? Ano daw yung source of electrical energy? Binanggit ko ito kanina. Dun sa drawing, ano dun yung source ng electrical energy para mag-go ang electrolysis? Ano yung source ng electrical energy? Okay, hintayin natin ang mga sagot ng ating mga students. What is the source of electrical energy pushing electrons onto the cathode and making it negatively charged? Yes, tama si Charlie Wyatt. Okay, Falcon, the answer. And sabi din ni Pauline Payaki, ni Charlie, the answer is battery. Okay, sabi ni Junimi Gamongan and ni Yasmin Maraya. So, it's battery. Okay? Ni Jaya, ni Nafisa, Abdul, Samad, Salim, Manganip, Jelay, Byron, Irene, sino pa? Mark, Aljon, Villaram, Jester, by Jayan, Gian, Sasha, Alain, Luyaben, Malinda, Jeril, Riza, Divine, Nelly, Sabina, Junimi, Ja Magnual, and Diane, Shane, Carl, Rose, Queenie, Nabila, John Bryce, Trisha, Irene, Eden, Robert, Desiree, Haifa, Divine. So ayan, ang dami na nag-answer. The answer is battery. Next, an electrochemical process that occurs in the cathode. What is the electrochemical process that occurs in the cathode? Okay, so nag-e-effort akong basahin yung sagot nyo kasi nga nagpa-participate kayo. So para ma-encourage kayo na mas mag-participate every time na umatin kayo ng online tutorial. So what is an electrochemical process that occurs in the cathode? Okay. Okay, hintay natin ang sagot ng ating mga students. Ano ang electrochemical process that occurs in the cathode? Okay, hintay tayo. Sabi, reduction. Yes, you are correct, Charlie, again. So, the answer is Charlie Wyatt and Lawrence Timtiman. Lawrence Faye Timtiman. So, the answer is reduction. Okay, sabi ni Ja Magnual, Glydil, Nabila, Queenie, Jelay, Gian, Jane, Pauline, Chris. Okay, so yun. Next, negatively charged electrode that is attached to the battery and is immersed into the electrolyte. Ano yung negative electrode? So, yung syempre yung opposite ng positive electrode, positive charge electrode, yung negative electrode, ang tawag doon ay, okay, hintay lang ako ng isang tamang sagot, isusulat ko na ang sagot natin dito. Okay, negatively charged electrode that is attached to the battery and is immersed in the electrolyte. So, the answer in here is, I'm just waiting for the right answer para ma-type dito sa ating comment section. The answer is yes, sabi ni Angela, it's cathode. Kasi anode yung dito, so this one is cathode. Okay. So, ayan, marami na nag-send ng cathode. Gladil, Jester by Haifa, Divine, Sunny, Rose, Arnold, Jester, Maria Ami. Okay, next question. Positive ion that are attracted to the negatively charged electrode. Anong tawag natin sa positive ion that are attracted to the negatively charged electrode? Okay, positive ion. Ito negative ion. Ito naman ang positive ion. That is the steps actually. Yan yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng sa ating process ng electrolysis. Positive ions that are attracted to the negative charge electrode. Okay, the answer is yes, it's cation. Okay, sabi ni Irene, ni Desiree, Dayan, Sasha, Franco, Junimi, Irene, Sony, Alessandra, John Bryce, Princess, Joe, Daniel, Franco, Gakuya, Junimi, Irene, Desiree, Dayan, Sasha, Haifa, ayan, Shane. Okay, next. Electrolysis of molten sodium chloride. So this is an example of an electrolysis of molten sodium chloride. So ayan pa rin yung ating illustration, katulad kanina. But let us answer this question. What are the specific ions in the electrolysis of molten sodium chloride? Okay, pag minelt yung sodium chloride at nilagay sa electrolysis, alin ang ating anion? Is it Na or Cl, yung ating anion? Tandaan natin, ano ang cation, ano ang anion. So, on this part, what is our anion? Okay, sa electrolysis of molten sodium chloride, what is our anion? Sabi nyo kanina, positive charge or negative charge, alin dun yung positive charge, alin dun yung negative charge, alin dun yung anion, at alin dun yung cation. So, dito sabi ni sino ba may tamang sagot? Ni Robert Padsing, ang ating, nalito na ako. Ang ating anion is, yan, marami na. Kasi may ibang nag-type in ng Na. So, the answer in here is, the anion is Cl negative. So, ayan, same name naman tayo sinasali. Manganip, Jeril, Divine, Jester, okay, na-correct ni Jester yung kanyang answer, ni Gladil, ni Nelly, Trisha, Marife, Nelly, Irene, Joy, Gian, Rose, Angela. So the answer is, our anion is Cl negative. Our cation is definitely Na positive. Dalawang klase lang naman yan, Na positive or Cl negative. Na positive, Cl negative. Okay, so yan yung nasa electrolyte. Next question, sina Prince Habok, Rosa, Nelly, Kunyap, Angeli, Raven to, ma'am. Cl po. Okay, Raven. So sabi ni Raven, Cl ang kanyang sagot. Okay. Ni Sally, Manganip. So yung cation natin ay Na positive. Next question. Which ion will move towards the cathode? Alin daw sa dalawang yan ang will move towards the cathode? Which ion will move towards the cathode? The answer is, okay, sabi ni Ja, ni Nelly, Ferdinand, ni Jayan, ni Jane, ni Angelo, ni Dayan, ni Divine, ni Carl, Henry, Damaso, Na positive. The ion that will move towards the cathode is the cation. At ang ating cation ay yung Na positive. Next. Which ion will move towards the anode? Aling ion daw ang mag-move towards the anode? Okay? Of course, yung natitirang ion, yung natitirang klase ng ion, and also that is the anion, or it's Cl negative in this case, in this kind of electrolysis. So, our anion is Cl negative. So, ayan. Thank you sa pagpa-participate, mga students. Ayan, mga gigil na gigil mag-answer. Very good. So, that is for the electrolysis of molten sodium chloride. So, sabi, kung si Na positive, sabi dito kanina, Na positive, I will move towards the cathode. So, si Na positive will move towards the cathode. Si Cl negative will move towards the anode. So, kung si Na positive ay nasa cathode, it will undergo reduction. Diba? If it undergoes reduction, si Na positive, tandaan natin ang mnemonics na ger. Diba ang ibig sabihin ng ger? The process is reduction, nag-gain ng electron. So this will become Na positive plus electron will form Na. So makikita nyo na nag-gain ng electron. This is really reduction. Malalaman nyo na reduction siya. Bakit? Kasi nasa reactant side si electron. Di ba sabi na pag-aralan natin sa redox reaction, pag undergo ng reduction, ang kanyang electron ay nasa reactant side kasi nga nag-gain siya ng electron. So Na positive plus electron will form sodium, solid sodium. And of course, itong si Cl nag-undergo ng oxidation. Pag nag-undergo siya ng oxidation, ng mnemonics na ginagamit natin dyan ay Leo. Oxidation, Leo, nag-lose ng electron. So, paano natin isusulat yan? So, in here, how are we going to write the reaction of that is, we have Cl negative will form Cl2 plus electron. So, nasan yung electron? Di ba nasa right side? Nasa product side? Kapag nasa product side siya, nag-lose siya ng electron. So, ayan, nag-lose ng electron, oxidation siya. So, dito si Cl ay nag-lose ng electron. So, nag-lose siya, so nasa product side siya. Producing sa reduction side, or dito sa cathode, nag-produce tayo ng Na, solid sodium metal. Dito naman sa oxidation, nag-produce tayo ng chlorine gas. So this is a commercial electrolysis for the production of sodium. This one is the sodium metal and the chlorine gas. So dito, ito yung process para makapag-produce ng solid sodium metal and chlorine gas. So ginagawa tong process na to for us to have sodium metal and chlorine gas, which is very important in many industries. Kaya meron tayong mga solid sodium metal na nagagamit because of this process. May solid sodium metal and chlorine gas. So nako-collect yun sa chlorine gas. So yun ang ating lesson for isa sa mga lessons na dapat na natakil for quarter 4, week 6. So sa MELT natin, medyo, actually, hanggang week 6 lang naman ang General Chemistry 2. Pero for next week, may mga, magtitingin ako ng mga topic na pwede nating balikan para ma-review since yung ibang weeks, yung ibang subject na will have week 7 and week 8. So maghahanap ako ng mga activities that will help us also have that, achieve that the most essential learning competency. Yun naman ang importante doon, ma-touch natin yung mga most essential learning competency na kailangan nyo maintindihan, especially in this distance learning. So, that is for this week, quarter 4, week 6. So, samahan nyo po ulit ako next week. So, shout out sa ating mga estudyante na nagpa-participate, sina Wayne Abalia, Annaliza, Cyrus, Angela, Alessandra, Robert Padsing, Angelo Chong, May-Ann Licuzar, Angela, Annaliza, Wayne, Sasha, Trisha, Rosa, John, Nafisa, Jayan, Aliyah, sabi yan si Haifa ko sa din yun. Riza, Gian, so nag-shoutout lang ako dahil I'm really thankful na religiously, weekly, umaattend kayo ng ating free online tutorial. Okay. So, thank you, Jelay and Cyrus, Jeril, Jelay, Sabina, Trisha. Samahan niyo po ulit ako next week sa ating online tutorial every 5:20 to 6 o'clock. God bless everyone and to God be the glory.
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa English. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!